Hey guys, this is Dark Sage here with another guide on Estonia, the Return of Yendor. Today we're going to cover the second part of Gwendolyn's quest. So if you remember in the last video, he told us to go to the tavern. Um, so we'll go ahead there and we'll poke around and see if anybody knows anything about this second skeleton place with spooky, scary skeletons. So to get to the bar, we're going to go out of Gwendolyn's tower. We're going to come right up around here. Now we have another character. Hello, Warslag. Now here is your first trader, Fred. Um, so we'll go and we'll stop at Fred. And had you been passing Fred for the first time, you're not going to talk to me today, Fred? How rude. Okay, well, to trade with Fred, we're going to go ahead and said Fred trade. And I typed in Red trade. So we're going to type in Fred trade. And you'll see you open up the shop here. So to buy something, you'll just left click on Fred's shop. You see that this big potion would cost you 11.21 gold. And you can right click for a description of it. And to sell him things, you would left click from your inventory. So here we can sell a little health potion for 25 silver. Now, if you've been collecting the basic equipment from all of the enemies that you fought, this would be a good time to sell it to him just for a little bit of gold if you want to buy some potions, maybe a recall. Recalls are very useful for new players. I would recommend every player, both new and veteran, keep your recalls on you, people. It'll save your life. And then up here we have another shop in the form of Dolph. Now Dolph, he should talk to us. There we go. He'll say, hello Lilith, if you'd like to trade, say Dolph trade. So any blue text that you see is clickable. You click it and it goes ahead and populates that thing in there. So you'll just say it. So you'll see Dolph is a weapons trader. So he's got staves and daggers. He's got your swords, two-handed swords. Seems like some people have sold him some equipment. And if we go down here and to the left, we'll find Egbert. Egbert talks to us. We'll go Egbert trade. And he'll sell armor. Now, armor comes in, and weapons come in three different varieties. When you right click here, you'll see it's made of iron. Iron is considered quality 1, so it's a little weaker. You see armor 4. Steel comes in the next one, which is armor 5, which is quality 2. And the last is mithril, which is a quality 3, gives you 7. So it's quite a jump from iron to mithril. So it's always best to buy the mithril gear when you can. And that difference carries on later on. So here you'll see it is 9 for the level 10 armor for the iron and 12 for the mithril of the level 10. So we'll continue on here to the tavern, which is right up here. And we'll go in here. If you look at the sign, Papa Bear's Tavern. So we go in here, we have Terry on here, and he goes, I have heard some stories about skeletons walking around in the western part of the forest lately. They were close to that small path which leads west directly behind the tavern. Some of the lads from the village went looking for them, but had no luck, or they were lucky. Depends on the way thou lookst at it, I guess. Anyway, they found nothing. Guess that is because they dare not go late at night. So that what that kind of and these guys are going to talk to you. We'll get to them later. What that kind of alludes to you is that you're going to want to go up here and around the back of the tavern and we see that there is a path here. And if we go up it, we will come to a building right back here. Now, back in Old World, which was the original version of this is a private server, of course, you used to have to wait till night because that skeleton would come out and go out here. In this version, you can just go through, straight through, and he still has the key even though this door is not locked anymore. So we'll go down this hole and we'll come into here. Now we're going to go down this path. Do not go down this path until you have come over here and killed all the enemies, because that lightning ball cannon hurts at this level. You do not want to go face tanking that. So we'll come through here, kill this skeleton, and the same thing that I said in the last video, um, I didn't follow it, but whenever you're going into a new room, always go into the door to limit the amount of people that can hit you. So we'll come in here and kill this guy. He was so rudely firing these lightning balls down here. So now that we did that, we will go up and around. See, no more lightning balls. And we will go to the very end of there where there is a room. And in that room, we are going to find the next skeleton boss with the next item. I wonder what it's going to be this time. Let's find out. So we're going to go into the room. And we're going to fight the spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, it's another skull with a gem. This time, wood skull. Oh, magical skull from the wood place. Gwendylon needs this. Now, as you see here, this area is a lot smaller. It's just these rooms plus the ones down there. Again, new players, go ahead, go through, strike all of this, look at all the bodies, look for some cool loot. This guy's back, we'll just ignore him. And we'll run in here. And here you see some more ingredients. We've already seen the asme. Go ahead, there's the Adi Gala. And now in the bar, we'll peek our head back in there. Because the Reskin guy that I was talking about, he is in here. Let's see. Now, I don't know if Reskin already said his spiel to me when we went by him earlier. Let's see. He did not. So I will cover all this text when we get to her quest. They say a bunch of different things. We'll follow their quest line. So here, now Logan's going to talk to us. Let's see if we can get Reskin to talk to us. Here we go. Hello, Lilith. I am Reskin the bartender. We have a shortage of beer at the moment, Lilith, so I'm spending some of my time doing alchemical studies. So far, I've found that only a potion brewed of at least one flower, one berry, and one mushroom will have any effect. And this kind of alludes to the potion making system that's in the game. In spite of the beer shortage, people still visit my tavern, so I can't go out to find ingredients as often as I'd like. If thou happens to come across any new flower, berry, or mushroom and bring it to me, I'd pay thee handsomely. So we'll go ahead and we'll swap over to our mushroom and we'll give him that. And you can see here he rewarded us with 18 gold. And that's just for one ingredient. Like I said, gather all of them. For the flowers, there's the A, the B, C, D, E, and F flowers. For the berries, there's A, B, C, and D. And for mushrooms, there's A, B, C, D, Now, you're not going to find all of the flowers here in the starting zone, or the berries. You'll find a very vast amount of them in this very first starting map. So Cameron and kind of into the forest that we were into, you can find a lot of them. A majority of the mushrooms, though, which are of higher value, you will find kind of later on in the game at different points. In the next town, Aston, there are sewers, and you can find them in there. They are locked behind higher level rats that are in the sewers. Um, so if you do go exploring in the sewers, be very careful. So we'll come back up here and we'll go hand Gwendolyn his second skull. Let's see what he says. Ah, yes, this is the thing I was looking for. Thank thee, Lilith. There must be another of these skulls, adorned with a green jewel. Don't know how he knows that one. But I have no idea where to look for it. If I had it, I could use all these three skulls to locate their maker. Oh, if thou couldst find it, Lilith, I would be very grateful. Pray thee, Lilith, locate the skull and bring it to me. So there we go. That's Gwendolyn's second part of the quest. The next video will be covering his part 3. So I will see you guys in the next video.